Quickly, Professor Klosner, you mentioned the non-bank financial sector, and that's something that features prominently in the report.
Yes.
Are you confident that the bank has got the right tools to get information on what's going on in that sector? And are you confident that at the moment it's adequately regulated from a stability point of view?
So one of the things that the Financial Policy Committee has done the so-called the SWES. I had been at the Federal Reserve, and I didn't think there was any institution that could possibly have more acronyms than the Fed. But the Bank of England makes the U.S. Federal Reserve look like very simple on that. So this was to try to look at exactly this sector, and it was really the first work that has been done to try to look systematically at the non-bank sector. And so we're still learning, and so I don't think I have a final answer to you yet on what other tools we might need. But it was a really valuable first step that now a lot of other countries are following. I actually gave my first speech as an FPC member on exactly this issue, that the U.S. should be doing something like this, and they're starting to explore these issues.
Thank you very much. And
I just kind of make it. It's a very interesting point you make about access to information. So to pick up this point that Randy made about the system-wide exercise. Now, we were able to do that because we have a very large concentration of financial services industry in this country. And we were able to go to the firms, and indeed the firms are actually pretty keen to sign up to this exercise. And so we did it, if you like, in a sort of hub and spokes arrangement where we were the hub and they were the spokes. And they provided us with their information. Globally, and that was very helpful to us, by the way. I mean, that allowed us to do a very comprehensive exercise, which is a world-leading exercise. Globally, we are not yet in as good a position on this front, and that's important. And so if I'm going to put my other hat on for a moment, just chair of the Global Financial Stability Board. We are doing work at the moment in that forum to seek to improve the access to data globally, because we do not have the same consistent access to data that we were able to get in this country as the Bank of England, and that is a matter of some concern. Yeah.
I'll ask potentially a stupid follow-up question, but following the financial crisis, we introduced EMIR and MiFID, and EMIR and instruments like that target information gathering for monitoring. Don't you? That's one of the key policy purposes for it.
Yes.
Is it that area we need to look at updating global regulations so that you can get more information from different institutions and different types of institutions?
It can be. I mean, there's two parts to it, frankly. One is access to information, the other is sharing it. So you have situations where there is national access to information, but there are not gateways to share it internationally. Now, this is, I think, a particular issue when you're talking about the non-bank world. So let's take the hedge fund world as the most obvious case point, and it's actually also the biggest case point in this. By their very nature, of course, they are cross-border institutions. They are global institutions by the nature of what they do. So access to global information is very important. So we have a sort of slightly privileged ability to get access in the UK because we've got such a large concentration of the industry here, so we can go to them. But we need better global information on that front to complete the picture, I would say. So it is important.